What is happening, folks? I am super pumped up to introduce to you the all-new FST System. The FST system stands for Fluid Stance Technology. It's a really rad integrated system that allows you to configure all different types of footpad options. So on the FST Footpads, you're gonna find these channels. They allow you to pretty much create any type of configuration with our inserts and FST blocks so that you can have the ultimate riding setup. So let's check this out real quick. We have the rear footpad here and the front footpad. That's right, we made a front footpad with this system. The sensor pad engages beautifully, a lot of R&D to make this work properly. So you have your front footpad with these channels. Now these channels are removable, as you can tell by the back. Within these channels, you can put a wide variety of pieces that we call inserts to allow you a certain stance. So with these inserts, right now I have the threaded insert in there. And those are gonna be compatible with the FST blocks, which I'll go over in just a second. But what you can also do is you can remove the threaded inserts and you can put in what we have here, which is the traction insert. It's these little metal ridges, which are gonna give you a little bit of traction, but if you're not gonna utilize blocks or what I'm about to show you, the pins, then you throw one of these baddies in there. It's gonna give you a little bit of traction, but it's also gonna keep a ton of dirt and debris from going inside of the channel. Next insert is the pin insert. If I was gonna rock FST pads, this is probably what I would utilize the most because it reminds me of mountain bike pedals. And what's cool is that we offer small pins and large pins. So for those of you that just want a little bit more extra bite, throw the large pins in, you can do your own combination. It's gonna be freaking awesome. So those are the two types of inserts aside from the threaded insert that comes inside of the channel. And now let's check out the FST blocks. And that's what really makes this footpad system shine. So every FST basic kit is gonna come with 2 nubs and 2 ledges. This is allowing you to just get started, kind of figure out how these things work, how they feel, and get started so that when you really want to go full send, you're gonna hop up to what we call the Pro blocks. And this one we're calling the Pro nub. What's cool about the Pro versions is that a little bit larger, a little bit more hefty, and they have this really nice rubber material here, which is gonna give you the ultimate grip up against your shoe while you're riding. Then you have the Pro ledge. Much wider and taller than the base ledge. And then my favorite one is the Pro Crux. I think a lot of people are gonna dig this one because you really put this in the right spot and it's gonna keep you nice and sturdy on the base of your footpad. So those are the FST blocks. And what's also amazing about this system is that this is all interchangeable. If you need another threaded insert, we'll sell threaded inserts available, as well as this little threaded teeth bit that goes inside of the blocks just in case, because after a while, metal against metal is eventually gonna wear down. But we wanted to make sure that you could just get these little pieces so you didn't have to buy a whole new block if that's the case. And these things are super sturdy. I've watched Neil Bennett, I've watched Austin Silva, Mercedes rip around on these things, seen boards go tumbling, and they really hold their own. And in fact, I'm gonna toss it over to Austin Silva right now because he's gonna show you how to set up your blocks and how he prefers his block set up for some chunkier terrain. So let's hit it over to Austin.
What's up, guys? I'm Austin. We're out here on some local trails. We got the new FST pads here, and I just want to give you an overview of how I like to set mine up for trail riding. I like the pins. It just gives me a little bit more wiggle room to shift my foot around. Sometimes I'll also run a stopper on the front here when I'm hitting jump lines and stuff like that where I'm in the air a lot. But for some technical trail riding, this is how we'll set it up. We got our Ledge Pro, got our Crux. And actually this combination of 4 has been something that me, Mercedes, and Neil have all liked. We kind of switch them around, but through several combinations, this tends to work out pretty well. So I'm gonna put my foot here, my normal position. I'm gonna put this Crux where it's making good contact on the middle of my foot there, which will allow me to lift up on it. There's a little spot here that I want to catch. So I really hold my heel down to the pad. So one thing with this front, if you don't run anything in the front of your shoe, you're gonna want something to push against. So try and have it as high as possible so that you can kind of push against it. If it's back here, like along your heel, what's gonna happen is you're just gonna slide forward. And that's why I said earlier, when I run jump lines, stuff where I'm like constantly off the ground, I'll put a nub right here to hold my foot. And we're set up.
Damn, dude. Somehow, I don't know how that didn't nail me. Look at that. Are they both tight?
Yeah.